Welcome back, CATatoes, to my channel for a new episode of the K-Drama Legacy Generation 1 Fisherman's Daughter, episode 26. So in the last episode, Yoonah and Hyungsik had their baby, and Yoonah did an at-home water birth and had a precious little girl whose name is Hana Park. They are both so in love with her, and they cannot wait to introduce her to their friends and family. And speaking of family, now that things are calming down with the baby being born and all, she feels she's ready to try and face Mrs. Park about everything she's been feeling about their relationship. And that is where it leads us to the start of today's episode. After the birth of our daughter, everyone took turns coming over to meet her. Mom was obsessed. She constantly kept congratulating me and telling me how beautiful she was. Even so, she made sure not to let that take away from me. She made sure to put me first and check that I was okay and had what I needed. It was nice having Mom nearby. She came over often to help me out in the beginning. She would hold and rock little Hana for me so I could get in some extra sleep since I was up with her most of the night. Dad was in heaven and was loving being a grandpa. Hanul, even though she didn't show it, I knew she was stoked to be an aunt. Hyungsik spent the first 2 weeks at home with me to help, but then had to return back to work at the hotel. I definitely missed having him around as much, but it was a great time for me to spend getting to know Hana and to think about things. Things like Mrs. Park. It wasn't until about a week after she was born that Mrs. Park stopped by to see her. She was hard to read. I couldn't tell if she was excited, sad, or worried. Her face was so nonchalant. It was around the time that Hana was about a month old that I decided to take matters into my own hands. I had asked Mrs. Park if she could come by our house one afternoon while Hyungsik was working at the hotel. I needed to do this on my own without interference. I had dropped Hana off at my mom's so there would be no interruptions, and of course, she was happy to oblige. When she arrived at the house, she seemed a bit confused when she realized the baby was nowhere to be seen. She raised her eyebrow and turned to me. "I'm here just as you requested. What is it that you needed to meet with me for?" I gave her a small smile. "Let's talk outside. It's such a beautiful day, I'd hate to waste it." I ushered her gently towards the back deck. Once outside, there was a moment of silence. I knew she was waiting, so I spoke first. "Thank you for coming to meet with me. I'm not going to waste time beating around the bush. I know you're a busy woman. Over the last year and a half, we've been through quite a bit. Obviously, we're family now, but you did previously try to make me trick Hyungsik into selling the hotel, and disliked me from the beginning. I need to know. I need to hear it from you. Where do I stand with you?" She looked at me with a bit of surprise, but also curiosity. "As you've said, we're family now. That should suffice." I could feel anger welling up inside me. No, it's not. I'm tired of you brushing things off like they don't matter, even your own son. From what I've heard, it sounds like once your husband was gone, you never cared to be a part of Hyungsik's life. All you did was train him to follow in your footsteps. Do you even really care about your family, about Hyungsik? From his point of view, it sounds like you didn't even care that your husband was gone. My emotions poured out of me like a broken dam. Rage flickered across Mrs. Park's eyes. "Don't you dare speak about Yoon. You know nothing of our family. You know nothing of our..." Her voice cut off. She turned away from me. Silence echoed all around us. I was shocked at her reaction, as I'd never seen her break out of her cool, refined demeanor. Then my heart tightened as I heard the sound of small sobs breaking through the air. "Yoon, I loved him more than anyone will ever know. He was my everything. He took a dignified, serious girl and taught her how to love and to go where the world would take her." She gazed out over the ocean. "The irony of everything is that my parents did not approve of our relationship. But I was already a university graduate with my own funds for my successful startups, that they couldn't do a thing about it. Yoon and I, our love was a whirlwind, I suppose you could say. We met, hit things off, and progressed in our relationship so quickly. Before we knew it, we were married and working on trying to start up his dream of running a hotel on the island. We were thrilled when we learned I was pregnant, especially when we found out it was a boy. Yoon talked so much about all the things he wanted to teach his son and adventures they would go on. I walked forward to stand beside her, feeling disbelief and relief that she was opening up and sharing something I could tell she hadn't told anyone, not even Hyungsik. That day, when that storm came, the sea took him from me. It left a widow, alone with a child whose whole world revolved around his father. I was at a complete loss of what to do. The hotel business was showing so much success, his dreams becoming a reality, but it was all taken away in an instant from him. Of course, I couldn't blame him. He did what any parent would do. He sacrificed himself for the sake of our child. It's because of him that his legacy lives on. At last, she turned to look at me. What Hyungsik didn't know and never saw was that almost every night I would lock myself away and cry myself to sleep. I never wanted him to see that. I felt I needed to be strong for him so he would know that everything would be all right. He had nothing to fear. I reverted back to my old self. I let the fun slip away and put all my time and attention on keeping the hotel afloat. It was all I could do to still feel like Yoon was with me. The sounds of the crashing waves reverberated gently across the nearby shoreline. I took a deep breath. Mrs. Park, I'm sorry. You're right. I had no right to say what I said. Please, forgive me for lashing out about something I wasn't there for. For the first time since her visit, I saw her crack a smile. Yoonah, you're not the one who should be apologizing. I'm sorry for taking things out on you and getting off on the wrong foot. When we first met, and I knew Hyungsik was quite taken with you, I feared that giving him another connection to these islands would only bring him more pain and suffering. I felt that if I kept him in the city, he would eventually let things go and we could all try to move forward. However, I realize now, it's really myself that has needed to let go. I walked forward and, to Mrs. Park's surprise, embraced her. You're forgiven, so please, don't be so hard on yourself. She closed her eyes and returned the embrace. I could feel her trembling slightly as she held in tears. After all the years of holding in so much, I could only imagine what it must feel like. Pulling away, I looked her in the eyes. We're family now. I love Hyungsik more than you'll ever know. He's made me into a better person and taught me what love and happiness can be. You're my mother-in-law, and now you're a grandmother to Hana. Please, we all love you and want you to be a part of her life. I want you to be a part of her life. The look she gave me was so foreign, as I'd never seen so much emotion from her. She flashed her biggest smile yet and nodded her head. Yes, I do too. Thank you, Yoonah. It was strange hearing her say my first name, as she'd always called me Miss You. It was a breath of fresh air. I was so relieved. Things had started off rough at first, and I had no idea how things were going to go, but in the end, the truth brought peace. I knew it would still take a bit for her to fully open up and show us all her different sides, but we would be patient and wait. People don't change overnight. It takes lots of small steps along the way. Finally knowing where we stood with one another, I was able to put my focus on where it needed to be, my family and my own dream. Wow, guys, so that was a lot to take in. Yoonah officially met with Mrs. Yu oh my gosh, not Mrs. Yu, Mrs. Park, and had basically a very serious conversation with her. And now they're basically, for the most part, on good terms. But of course, like she said, Mrs. Park isn't going to change overnight. So it's going to take getting used to and some adjustments. She's not used to, opening up. It's been a long time because of everything that's happened in her life. So she is the way she is because of that. But, Yoonah's willing to wait for it. And she's going to tell Hyungsik about it now that he's here at the table. She's like, hey, so I wanted to tell you something that happened while you were over at the hotel today. And he's like, oh, well, what happened? And she's explaining, well, I had your mom over actually, and I talked to her to figure out about our relationship. He's like, seriously? And she's like, well, your mom really opened up to me, and she let me know, how she felt about the loss of your father, and she wants to be a part of Hana's life, and she wants to try to open up more to us, and she apologized for the way she treated me beforehand. And Hyungsik is really happy to hear about this. It really pleases him to know that his mom has really opened up and is coming around, because he did kind of worry about it, but he tried to just play it off because he just knew his mom was very serious about the business and things like that. So he is regardless very happy. And here is our precious little Hana, guys. Take a look at her. Is she not so cute? We put her this little fish sea themed little jammies because I figured, why not? They live here in Sulani, so it's literally perfect. So okay, we are having some good family time, but she is awake, so I want Yoonah to come in here and interact with her. So we're gonna have her come and talk with little Hana. Oh, of course they're flirting. Of course they are flirting. Oh, she was wanting to give a massage to him. Ooh, okay, talk. We are going to kiss Hana's forehead because she's got to build her relationship with her little girl, and she is about a month old now, and so Yoonah is just so excited. She is so in love with her baby, and I love watching these little interactions. I think they are just precious. I have to admit, like, watching her with this little infant makes me miss my little baby, even though he's finally asleep. Like, guys, he never takes naps and he's only 4 months old, but it's just so cute because I snuggle him the same way. His little head's finally getting stronger, his little neck, so he's able to look around more. But we gotta start working on trying to be able to sit up in the next few months on his own. But he had some rice cereal tonight and he did great and started opening his mouth up for it, so I was very excited, and he started like cranking through bottles, so I'm really happy and pleased. He'll start plumping up real good. But look how happy little Hana is with her mama. That is so precious. Oh my gosh, what if we click on this? Like, what does it say? Whole heart, what a bliss this new baby brings to Yoonah's life. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Does Hyungsik have that with his little girl? I want to see. Oh, he does. Perfect. We'll definitely have to make sure, of course, that he is able to spend some time with her as well. Oh, look, he couldn't help himself. He had to come in here. He's like, okay, you're talking to our little girl. I'm getting a little envious, a little jealous. So we're going to have to make sure he gets to come on in and chat with her, kiss her. Oh, that's right. They have to work on their parenting skill. Poor Yoonah. She is so exhausted because she stays up so late during the nights with her. And oh, what? Uh-oh, she's like, you're not mama. That's funny because, my little boys are both the same way. They only want mama. My toddler, he only wants daddy if mommy is not an option at all. Like if I'm not even in the house, like present. So it's okay. You're doing good, Hyungsik. Don't stress out about it. Let's get our girl taken care of for the night. Our girl is feeling happy, but a little stressed out and like mentally drained from everything that happened. And oh, Hyungsik, this is your moment. It's time for you to change the diaper. Change the dirty diaper. Oh, it is okay. And we will go ahead and, oh, we don't need to show her off. I meant for him to feed her. So let's go ahead and bottle feed her. It's okay, little Hana. We got you. Who are you walking up into my house? Did we invite you, Paul Redborn, living up to your name there? But why are people just walking in here? That's not okay. Okay, you don't just walk into people's houses. And what is Yoonah doing? Crying baby. Use. Okay. Yoonah, where are you? Oh, she's over here swimming. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? You need to be going to the bathroom. I don't know what she is thinking because she's about to pee herself. It is 1 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and Hyungsik immediately woke up when he heard little Hana crying and came in here to take care of her, which is precious, and he let Yoonah keep on sleeping, which I think is so sweet and adorable. Like, he is just loving being a father. Like, look how happy he is, and look, she is smiling, so they are building up their relationship. It makes me so happy to see. Oh, her little smile. She loves her daddy. It is Saturday, late morning, and our bestie Min and Do-hwan are both coming over so they can check on Yoonah and the baby to see how they're doing. Yoonah is so excited. Looks like they're going to play the thumbs up game, which is super cute. I wonder if Do-hwan's going to join them. Where did Do-hwan even go? Do-hwan. I literally just... Oh, there he is. Come on in, Do-hwan. Like, you don't need to be shy. You are completely fine. He is having, Hyungsik at least, is having an energized jog. Hopefully he'll, there he is. So we'll go ahead and have them do a little hip bump because they're excited to see each other, you know, good old friends. And we'll go ahead and pull some food out for them so that way they can have some snacks to eat while they are visiting us. Yoonah does have work, but her shift is not until 8 o'clock. So, oh, Yoonah's got to go take care of her little one. She's like, I'm so sorry, Min. Please hold on just a minute. Well, here comes Min. I don't know why she suddenly is wearing a towel. But she's just like, hey, don't you want to see? Oh, what happened? Showered with love. A special bond for attending a baby shower and celebrating the expecting parents' special moment. Was that like some kind of a sentiment between Min and the baby? Like, I don't understand what's happening. I'm assuming that must be what it is. But yeah, she's feeling, does she have that from like Do-hwan or something? Some kind of a grudge between the two of them? I sure hope not. Oh, okay, there she goes, showing Min her little baby. And Min looks like she's like, I'm so in love and excited for you. Oh, here's Do-hwan coming to check out what's going on. And oh, Min's giving him the eyes. She's like, babies are so cute. Wink, wink. Giving him kind of the stank eye though. She's like, oh, Do-hwan hurt me, Yoonah. He hurt me. They must be in a little fight. But I wonder if it's because I think she's really wanting to go to the next step with Do-hwan. And I don't know if he's feeling confident enough in that. Like if he's gonna have what she needs. I don't know, guys. We're gonna have to find out, but I'm excited to learn. And oh, look at little Hana. She's just smiling at Do-hwan. He does think she's cute. But oh, is Do-hwan gonna come? Oh my goodness, look guys, Mr. Park Yujin Park has shown up to visit us. Oh, that's so great. Let's go ahead and have oh my gosh, Hyungsik come and greet his grandpa. He's like, hey, Gramps, how you doing? He's like, hey, I was over at the hotel and I thought I'd stop by to see my great-grandchild. And he's like, oh, for sure. Come and see her. She's awake right now. This is a great time. So let's go ahead and show her off. Oh my goodness, he's so excited. He is just loving the fact that he is literally a great grandfather. But look how handsome he is, guys. Like, I'm gonna be honest, for an elder, he's real attractive, I think. I mean, look at him. He's got those beautiful blue eyes like Hyungsik. They're a very well put together family. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be sad when he's gone. I love him. He's one of my like favorite characters that I've made, honestly, is like Hyungsik's family. So, oh, she's so cute. We'll go ahead and have him bottle feed her just so she doesn't get too hungry, because I mean, I pretty much feed my son every time he wakes up, when, you know, the times he does wake up. Oh, girl, why are you being yelled at by Do-hwan? She probably gave him some serious advice and was like, listen, I think Min is wanting you to move on to the next step. And he's like, I just don't think I don't know if I'm ready for that. Will her family accept me in that way? You know, but you never know unless you try, Do-hwan. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it. Okay, let's bring out some exotic fruit pie. Man, Do-hwan, you need to calm yourself down. Okay, this is not cool. Let's go ahead and call everyone to the meal. Have some of this. Oh, Hana just became good friends with Hyungsik. That's perfect. Oh, that makes me so happy. But yeah, there's this exotic fruit pie. What is even in it? I don't even know. But it looks like everyone is really enjoying it. Look, yeah, now he's feeling much better from it. She's probably trying to figure out what they were fighting about. And so then he's getting mad because he's like, well, why is she even talking to you about it? Like, that's between the two of us. Oh, Yoonah, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. You are just trying to help out your friends and everything's going to be okay. Bladder blunder. Judging eyes from fear. It's as if everyone could tell Yoonah's whole life with their gaze. The words might remain unspoken, but Yoonah knows everyone is hanging on her every word and not in a good way. Aggravating conversation. So we need these two to figure out what's going on between them, so that way they can all be happy and everyone can just move forward. Okay, Hana is very happy and content. Where did Mr. Park go? Oh, there he is. He's on the couch. Oh, it's so good to catch up and chat with him. Look, Yoonah's so happy to have the family. A good one. Hyungsik can't stop laughing. That joke Yoojin just told him was way too good. After being dazzled by that marvelous bit of humor, Hyungsik is thinking about jokes and how great they could be for a conversation. So yes, he definitely likes jokes. Oh my gosh, they're flirting from a distance. Of course they would be. They're so cute. Oh, she wants to chat with Sohee. I do miss her. We haven't hung out with her for a little bit. They're both very satisfied with their relationship. She's going to chat with Yoojin, it looks like. But one thing Yoonah has been thinking about a lot, guys, that we got to talk about is we know that her ultimate goal and dream is that she wants to own her own restaurant. And an unknown caller, they're coming soon. Yoonah's just going to hang up. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, as I was saying, she wants to open her own restaurant, and she's become very successful in her career. She really has. I mean, she's made her way up to being a sous chef, and so she's making good money. She's working very hard. Oh my gosh, we got someone out here with a CC suitcase knocking on our door. Of course we do. But, and she's gotten her skill, like her gourmet is maxed out, her cooking's maxed out. We're still working on getting her baking maxed out, but she is really considering, now that her and Hyungsik are married, they do have a lot more money than she's ever used to having. And she wants to see what Mr. Park here has to say about it. She would like to talk with him some more. Don't you leave yet, Mr. Park. We are in the middle of trying to have a conversation with you. So she has let him know that she talked with Mrs. Park and confronted her and was just honest about her feelings with everything. And he's really proud of her. He's like, you know, I was kind of worried about you guys for a little bit, but I knew that you would be able to handle it. And so she's letting him know, like, I know you've been into a lot of businesses throughout your life, and so I kind of like your opinion. I'd like to open up my own restaurant, and I wanted to know what your thoughts are on it and what advice do you have for me. And he's like, well, you know, if you want to run a restaurant, I think that's a great goal and a great dream, especially here on the island. I mean, there's nothing better than having food that's based on, you know, a culture of the area. And so he's all for it, and he thinks they could definitely do it. He's like, you know, if you need an investor, I would definitely suggest talking to Mrs. Park. I know she's not the easiest, and obviously you don't want to just ask for money from people, but let her know kind of what you're thinking and see if she might be wanting to help you guys, and she can help you find a location, and she can help you scout out the best deals for a place to rent out. And so Yoonah's talking about it with Hyungsik too, and he's like, you know, that could be definitely something we can look into. So yeah, oh, and look, he's just like, I mean, honestly, I've never had such good cuisine to like come over to your house. So did you get yourself some pie, sir? I want to make sure that you get yourself some exotic pie. So, okay, guys, well, I guess we should let him go. Hopefully this dude leaves soon. Who is this? I forgot. Enele Opunui? I have no idea. Oh, he loves, has the following skill, dancing. Of course he does. Oh, how's our baby? Oh, baby is sleeping. For you. I was a little stressed out, but she is so precious. I seriously love her. I mean, look at her adorable little face. This sleeping face. There's nothing cuter than your sleeping babies. I'm looking at my monitor right now on my desk while I'm recording this, and I just see my little 4-month-old's little bald looking head on the monitor. He's so cute. And my toddler, I always snuggle him in his little floor bed before I come down here to start working on my videos and stuff, and he just lays there and he squishes my cheeks and he goes, "Hi sweetie, I love you, you want to snuggle me?" And like, it's just so cute. He's such a little lovey-dovey thing. But okay, well, we're gonna let these two continue. Yoonah's gonna be heading off to work here soon, and it's gonna be Hyungsik's first night on the job alone, so he's a little nervous, but you know, she's instilling him with confidence. She's like, "You've got this, babe. If anyone can do it, it's you." So, all right, well, I will see you guys in a little bit. Guys, Yoonah has literally just gotten home from work at 2 a.m, and there's a burglar showing up at our house. And I just had Hyungsik go to sleep, but he is our fitness protector. So we're going to have him come down here and fight this burglar. I have faith in Hyungsik. He is going to do well, which is funny because I just recorded my Solar System Legacy Challenge episode, and that one, I also had a burglar. So that's pretty funny. Yoonah, go ahead and call the police station too, to let them be aware of it. Of course she's going to panic. Okay, Hyungsik. Oh, and he's got his chops right now so that he can stop this burglar. No, you are going to come down here and you are going to fight this burglar. Hyungsik, get down here and protect your family. Yoonah's freaking out. She's like, I just got home from work and I can't believe someone's doing this. We got to protect our child, protect our baby. Get down here. Oh my gosh, they're both just like calmly climbing the stairs. Why is this not? Are they going to do it in the house? Are they going to do it in the house? No, you were not going to chat. You were going to fight him. Hyungsik, why are you not fighting him? Why do they keep chatting? Oh, there we go. Okay. He is getting into his first fight. Please, Hyungsik, protect your family. Protect your family. Yoonah, call the cops or she's going to go to sleep, I guess. That's also a thing, too. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Oh, no. Come on, Hyungsik, no. Yes, Hyungsik, thank goodness you did it. The burglar was successfully scared off and won't be seen again anytime soon. Your lot is safe and sound. That's right, you better take off. How dare you invade our house with our precious little baby, who is now upset. So, Hyungsik, Yoonah's gonna take care of her baby. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and have him come in here and shave his facial hair because I wasn't planning on that. But it did kind of add to the element, right? So, okay, let's go ahead and feed our precious little bean over here. Make sure she is taken care of. Oh, right, there we go. And then we can send everyone on to bed. Whew, that was kind of an eventful night. Good morning, everyone. Hyungsik has gone off for his morning jog. Oh, looks like he just got back from it, and he is quite stinky. So we will have to have him take a shower for sure. Little Hana is sleeping, but Yoonah is going to go and meet Mrs. Park for some coffee. So we are going to go ahead and give her a call because we do have a few things to talk with her about. We have arrived on this rainy morning with Mrs. Park here, so we're going to go ahead and come on up here, and hopefully the barista will start working. Oh, that's that Paul Redborn. Hey, you were the one that just like walked into my house. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves something to drink for here. Let's get ourselves a macchiato. I don't know what that means. I've told you guys before, I don't know anything about coffee, but it looks like a cute little cup. Mrs. Park, don't be thinking about bed, okay? Like, I need you to come up here with me. Come on and get yourself a drink. Yoonah girl, why are you going behind the counter? Oh, hey guys, look who it is. It's Kang Dae-gwan. We went on our blind date with her. He's like, hey Yoonah, how you doing? Haven't seen you in quite a while. She's like, oh yeah, I got married and I just had a little baby. And he's like, oh, congratulations. That's great. And whoa, look at this guy. He's quite the barista, isn't he? Yoonah is very impressed with that. So girl, go ahead and drink your macchiato. Okay, there we go. All right, Mrs. Park, you are still hanging out over there. Let's go ahead and have them come in here and sit together so that they can have their little conversation. Girl, would you stop chatting with everybody over there? We got things to do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have the problem where they're not gonna actually like sit together at the same table. Sit together, come on. Oh my gosh, this is going to be far more difficult than I thought. Okay, I don't know why we need a smooth apology, but let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to say she's going to apologize again for how she kind of lashed out at her and made assumptions about her. Mrs. Park is like, hold on, I don't know how she would walk in high heels in sand, let's be honest. Okay, we are going to try to brighten her day, but we are telling her like, hey, you know, I really appreciate everything that you've done for me and you know, all the efforts that you've made, especially recently with Hana and trying to be more proactive in her life and everything. But I had Eugene Park was over at our house the other day visiting Hana and all of us, and I let him know kind of something that I like to do, and I think I've mentioned it to you before, but I really want to open my own restaurant, and I was wondering if you might have any ideas of things that I might be able to do that could really help me in that endeavor. And Mrs. Park is like, looking to open a restaurant. Do you know where? And Yoonah's like, well, that's part of the thing is I I'm not really quite sure where to go with that. And she's like, well, the first thing you always want to do with a business is to find a great location that is going to give you the business that you need, and that you're going to have the right kind of advertisement and promotions and such. And so Yoonah is like, okay, well, that makes sense. I get that. So Mrs. Park, basically, even though she just ran off, guys, we got to use our imagination, because you know how these Sims get. They just get a little crazy. Mrs. Park has told her, well, if you send me some information for what you are looking at doing, like what kind of a restaurant, what size are you looking for, how many types of employees, figure out that information, and then based off of that, I will try to find a location and some options for you, and we could see how much the rent might be and things like that. So Yoonah is very, very appreciative of that additional help, because you know what? It's always a good idea to have people on your team. Oh, hey, Dohwan, what you doing? I hope he's not as grumpy as he has been. But yeah, anyways. Oh, who's this over here? We got a little kid. I wonder if we can go fishing. Is that something that we're able to do now? Or does that not work? Because I remember it wasn't working for a while. I don't remember if it got fixed. It looks like it might have gotten fixed, because she is on her way over here. Oh yeah, it did. That's great. I'm so happy to see that. So look at her. She's just fishing, reliving their days with her dad. And I wish he was here right now to go fishing with her. That would be really cute, but it's okay. We'll just do this. Maybe we'll go fish with him in the next episode. But all right, she can now catch catfish and tilapia from fishing spots where they are found. With a steadier hand and sharper eye, Yoonah will have a better chance of reeling in treasure while fishing. Yoonah can now catch princess parrotfish. I don't know what that is, but it sounds exciting. Look at that fish. That's a big old fish. And isn't this like the lionfish that's poisonous and can kill you or something? I don't even know. But okay, girl. Let's go ahead and head back to the house. I think that went pretty well with Mrs. Park. And I love... Is that our dad? Is that our daddy? Oh my gosh, he is here. Call dad over, Yoonah. Oh my gosh, we can go fishing together. I don't know what he's wearing. I've never put him in this outfit. But I would love to create a group with him, add to group, and see if we can go fishing together. Let's go fishing. Come on, Dad. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good old Dad. I'm going to change your outfit because I don't know what's going on here. And so he's like, hey, honey, how are things going with little Hannah? Is she doing well? And Yoonah's like, yes, Dad, she's doing great. We are loving having her, but I am pretty exhausted. He's like, oh, I remember you were such a gassy little baby and you would just cry and cry and your mom had such a hard time. She's like, really? Mom did? He's like, oh, yes, honey. The early years are some of the hardest just because literally babies can't do anything without you. And so she appreciates the honesty of her dad, because her mom would never tell her that. Her mom would always be like, oh, that's nothing. That is a huge fish. Is that a parrotfish? Oh, it is. We call it parrotfish. Way to go, Yoonah. That's a huge one. Okay. Anyways, her dad's pretty proud of that, but he is loving watching his daughter become a mother and just how she's maturing, and look at how great of shape she still looks after having a baby. She looks so cute. But it's raining, and even though it's hot outside, so we'll probably go ahead and have her go back home, because oh look, she does love fishing. I love that. But yeah, she's getting uncomfortably wet, and we need to go see our sweet little Hannah. I do miss her, and she's got work here soon, and we need to have her take a nap. So I'll see you guys back at the house. We are back at the house, and Yoonah is taking a nap right now. Poor thing, she's so exhausted, but she had a pretty good afternoon. She got a lot done, but again, she's emotionally drained. Having to talk to Mrs. Park is always so makes her so anxious and stressed out a little bit, because she's still building that relationship with her, and it's always scary to talk to her because she's such a confident woman and things like that. But anyways, Hyungsik here, it looks like he is gonna take a nap here himself, and Yoonah, oh, it's Clement. No, we are not hanging out with Father Winter. Okay. Yoonah's got to go to work, so we're gonna wake her up. Looks like she did get some rest in. So she is heading out. She does get home at 2 a.m. Oh, underachieving. Oh, you are not underachieving, honey. It's just all those postpartum hormones hitting you hard. I feel it. So, okay, we're going to have Hyungsik come over and we're going to go ahead and age up our precious little Hana. Let's take another little look at her because her in these jammies, like, it's just the cutest thing. So I'm going to, let's have her, let's have him come over here and feed her, and we will cuddle her and take care of a few things. I gotta take a few pictures though. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, it looks like we have an event of people wanting to bring extra food, which is nice. I guess we can invite the neighbors in after we use the bathroom. But we're gonna go ahead and age up little Hana into an infant, right? That's the stage after the newborn. Yeah, the infant. So we're gonna let people in, and then let's come on over here and let's go ahead and age her up. Oh, I love how people on the island, like literally how this message said, it looked like you could use some food, so we thought we would drop by if you wanted some. We had plenty of extra food to share, which is really sweet because everyone on the island has heard Yoonah recently had a baby. They know that Hyungsik's working basically the night shift alone with her, and so they all came over to bring them some grub, which is super, super sweet. And it looks like they're checking out Yoonah's breadsticks and some of the dongo as well. So that is really, really cute. So let's go. Here she goes, guys, little Hana. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and see the traits. So sensitive, calm, cautious. Okay, these are the ones I'm just going to randomly pick one because I feel like it's not fair because you don't get to choose how your infant is. So we're just going to randomize it. And she is wiggly. These Sims are always on the go and want to play and move about. However, they often struggle to fall asleep or pay attention for extended periods of time. You know, that is kind of like my current newborn. So here she comes. Oh my goodness, look at that dark hair, just like Hyungsik and Yoonah. I love it. A smile, oh my gosh. A smile milestone unlocked. Look at that happy face. Hana smiled for the first time. Socializing with Hana more will help her learn new ways to communicate. So, okay, let's pause this and let's take a look at this little girl. Look at Hyungsik. He is feeling so happy. He just loves it. And look, Hana is looking at her daddy in the rocking chair. Oh my goodness, she looks like she's kind of glaring at him. She's like, what's she doing over there, Daddy? But does she have green eyes? Wow, okay. And we're gonna have to get a crib and things like that set up in the room. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into cast to look at Hana and get her all fixed up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done in cast, and let's take a look at little Hana. So here she is. Is she not precious? I mean, look at this. And she is so happy to be with her daddy. She's got that dark hair like them. And even though they both, like, he has blue eyes, Yoonah has brown eyes. So she's got like these green eyes, which I think are really cute. And I kept her color theme mostly like a blue and kind of some pinks and things like that. And then we just added this little crib. I felt like it was like the best match because I couldn't find one with like this exact type of wood color. So we just added white because it matches the rug in here. And you know, it's just a nursery. It doesn't have to match perfect and things like that. But look how cute she is with her daddy just smiling. Yoonah's going to be so excited when she gets home to see her little girl. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he can do. Blow a raspberry. Oh, that is precious. I haven't played with the infants a whole lot, so I am excited for that. And let's see if we can have him, because she seemed a little upset, so maybe she is hungry. We can try to comfort her, and we will try to, let's see, baby care. Here we go. Let's go ahead and we will feed her a bottle. We're not ready for the first high chair yet. We like literally just started. But oh, what was that sentiment? What was that one? Let's look. Fascinated. Hana can't seem to stop smiling and giggling around Hyungsik. What an amazing bond. That is precious. So, oh my gosh, guys, I'm super excited for little Hana to grow up. This is going to be so much fun. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So thank you so much, CATatoes, for joining me. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the future episodes. And don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you in the next episode. See ya.